In this video, we are going to see the implementation of Gang of 4 design pattern. So this particular video is for our assignment number 9, and the title of this assignment is Identification and Implementation of Gang of 4 pattern. So in this assignment we are going to implement the two design pattern. The first one is state design pattern and second one is strategy design pattern. So this particular video is for the implementation of state design pattern. So the problem statement is apply state and strategy Gang of 4 pattern to refine design model for a given problem description using effective UML 2.0 diagrams and implement them with a suitable object oriented language. So this is the problem statement. So here this video is for the state design pattern. So here I have taken this case study, a case study for the mobile scenario. So the considered example scenario using a mobile. With respect to alert, mobile can be in different state. For example, it is in the vibration or it is in the silent state, and based on this alert state, the behavior of the mobile changes when an alert is to be done. Okay, that means if the alert is a vibration, so it will be in the vibration mode. Alert is silent, so it will be in the silent mode. That means depending on the alert or depending on the input it accept, it will change the behavior. Okay, so this is the scenario. So what is your task? Your task is you have to go through this problem scenario and you have to map these participants of this state design pattern from this particular problem descriptions, and you have to implement this example with the Java. Okay, so this is the second task. The first task is draw the class diagram by mapping the participants from the given problem descriptions. So here you can see the class diagram is there. So in this you can see the context class is there. So in context class the client or this is the user, okay, or the state pattern demo class is the client class. Client accesses the context class, okay, and all this is the hidden to the user. Through context he can access the state of the particular mobile. Okay, so here you can see the state interface is there. In that do action method declaration is there, and these two states are there, vibrate state and the silent state, and here we are implementing do action method in the vibrate class, and we are implementing again do action state in the silent class. So this is the this we can say it, these are the concrete state. And in this state pattern demo we are using the main method. That means this is the client code or the main code, and through this we are calling all this diagram or all this program. Okay, so here I have taken the second case study for the TV remote. Okay, the TV remote with a simple button to perform action. If the state is on, it will turn on the TV, and if the state is off, it will turn off the TV. So same first thing is you have to draw the class diagram using this problem descriptions. So here you can see the same diagram is there. So instead of that state, here the state is changes. TV on state is there and TV off state is there, and which implement this interface, state interface. So again the context class is there, and this client access this context class, and depending on the input of the state, this context class change the behavior. Okay, so for implementation or the for Java implementation, we'll see this case study mobile scenario. So here I have already implemented this mobile scenario case study using Java. Okay, so here you can see this demo state design pattern demo file is there, and in this the how many classes are created? 5 classes are created. Okay, so the first is the context.java. So in context.java what is there? only the set and get state methods are there. Okay, that means the context is accepting the current state and it's setting the if it's setting the new state. Okay, so depending on the input it will set and get the get state. After that, the silent.java is this class is there, and the vibrate.java this class is there. Okay, so we'll see one by one. We'll first see the state interface. So here you can see the public interface, state interface is there, and in that we have only declared do action method, and what we pass to this method, we are passing the object of the context class. Okay, so the next is the silent.java. So this is the concrete state which implements the state interface and which implement this do action method whichever already declared in the state interface. So here you can see the do action method is there, which accept the object of the context class, and we are simply printing the message mobile in the silent mode. Okay, and we are passing the depending on the current behavior or current state, we are setting the next state of the context class. After that, same vibrate.java concrete state class is there which implements the state interface, and here you can see in do action method a message is there mobile in vibration mode, and again depending on the current behavior we are setting the next behavior of our state. So here vibrate.java class is there. After that, context class, we have already seen this context class. After that, the main class is there, which is state pattern demo class is there, which contains main method. So in main method, what we are doing, we are creating the object of the context class. So here you can see context equal to new context. The context object is there, and after that we are creating the object of the concrete state. That means vibrate A equal to new vibrate and silent B equal to new silent. These A and B are the object of the respective concrete state. Okay, after that, depending on the user choice, here you can see a dot do action context. So suppose if the vibration choice is given by the user, or depending on the alert, it will execute the method, respective method, that means do action method. Okay, so here if the context class behavior contain vibration, so it will execute that particular method, do action method, and it display the message, respective message. That means suppose if here the context contain the behavior is vibration, so it will execute this vibration method mobile in the vibration mode. So this particular output is shown. Okay, so after that, if the here if this context contain the silent behavior, it will show it will display that particular method. So method, it will show the messages mobile in the silent mode. That means depending on the input, it will show the respective behavior here. Okay, so I am running this particular program or the class. Right click on state pattern demo, run as Java application. So here you can see the output. Enter your option. Suppose the alert is vibrate. Okay, so it will show the message like mobile in vibration mode, and our state is vibration. If the alert is accepted, alert is silent, so it will display the messages mobile in silent mode, and our state is silent. So likewise you can run the program for assignment number 9. Okay, so here so this is the case study for the mobile scenario. Okay, thank you. So these are the references I have used for this particular program. Thank you.